August 1st, 3 o'clock. So I'm here again. I'm Yanan, north of the house. So this was the one that I was monitoring the past several weeks, and they are in the milking stage. Yeah. So this one is all white. Is created by the stem borer. So the Balbalkut, otherwise known as leaf folder, the worms would migrate into the tellers and they would then kill the teller. So this is what happens. So, and sadly, there's quite a bit of them, like these. Yeah, it will also affect yield. Now, we have to look at this. So we did try split fertilizer. And quite frankly, the plants looks great. And will we have the same yield as Munoz and Manga? I hope not. Quite frankly, the plants are beautiful. The tri-split do make the plants looks great. I mean, it's different from last crop. So we'll find out what the yield will be like. I keep hearing that, and sadly I don't have the data. I have to dig deep. Second crop, rainy season. I mean, even my mother-in-law says that second crops, the yield is not so great. And Arvin has been doing this for years, whereas I only started to monitor the data recently. And I really didn't factor in the wisdom that they have. Second crops is not the same yield as first crop. So why is first crop has better yield? Well, it has to do with rain, the weather. It's not as rainy. By the time pollination comes, the rainy season stops. The only factor is the weather, which is cold in January and February. So, however, what is cold? I mean, to me, February cold is 24 degrees. That's not cold. So, and it hardly rained February. I mean, first week February it stopped raining. And if you factor in the fact that if these farms are set to be harvested middle August, I mean, if these are set to be harvested middle March, then the yield will be great. So, one should set the harvest time middle March to end of middle March to end of March. That's the best time. So we'll see what the yield is like. I mean, it's really is different. I must admit, the tri-split makes the plants beautiful, handsome, guapo. So The only thing that I'm concerned about is the yield. Is it really? I'm finding out that it's a bit of a challenge. Well, the rice here are beginning to topple. Oof, I don't know, another week. Let's see. It still hasn't ripened. Okay, so next week, end of next week. Hopefully, it won't rain. It rained cats and dog last night, and yeah, so a lot of our farmer neighbors, I'm seeing rice are beginning to topple also. So I'm not the only one affected; others are. I'm here in Mormon, and quite frankly, the plants themselves looks great, and of course with the rain, there's these sterile panicles. Like that's what happened when rain drops on the panicle when they're on in the flowering stage. So I don't know. Will the yield be the same as Munoz? I hope not. I hope it'll be better. I hope it is. Really is. Be great if it is. It's hope and pray. It looks great. At least I know tri-split do work to make the plants good. I don't know about the yield. The yield. That's the important part. Of course, the plant has to look good to give the yield. So this is laod. So when the mud is saturated, it becomes soft, and so it doesn't have the integrity to keep the rice from toppling. So as you can see, the root system, uh, it's when it topples, the root system begins to come up. So in the case of basao, it's both. The plant itself is weak. This one is not. It's basically the mud floods. It's became soft, and now it's allowing the rice to topple. So it's when rice are toppling, either the rice itself is weak, and or the mud has become so soft that the load is being transferred to the root system. It would just sort of uproot itself. So yeah, the thing about this is we intermix with macho, and so these are macho. So it has to be avoided when harvesting the plants. So the macho over there, let's see, let's just walk over there. The schedule for laod is week 33. So it's week 31. Next week is week 32, and then the following week is week 33. So all within the month of August. It's probably till the end of let's see, first, second, third. So let's see here. The macho is booting out nicely. So these are the machos. Quite frankly, the plants looks great. Even though they look great, will it transfer to better yield? I don't know. Until we harvest, I'll never know, or I won't know until we actually harvest. So, man, this thing about keeping track of data, I have to dig deep if I kept any data about second crop at all. Even though we use buy split, I should still have some data to let me know whether the yield is so and so. Or regardless, in the past, first crop, second crop, with the split or buy split, the yield is pretty much the same. And the plants doesn't look as good as the plants today. That's the thing. You might have a great looking plant, but then one might not have the yield coming out of the nice good looking plant. So that's that's the thing that really suck. Tri-split tri-split made it look great. It didn't transpire to better yield. And I suspect it has to do with the weather. It is like, and of course the type of bread, the breed of rice we use. So yeah, thanks for watching.